Tech for the bronze, dominant performance. Haven't seen a smile yet, but we're fine. There we go. It's close. How are you feeling right now?
I don't know. There's a lot of emotions. I can smile right now, or I can start crying. You guys have heard from me all year. You know what I was coming here to do, and as great as it is to get over that hump, it's my third world team, third time in the bronze medal match, and couldn't do it the first 2 years. Today was very hard. Same at trials when I told you guys I lost in the mini tournament finals and had to come back and do my job. And took a lot, but I think today shows a lot of growth on my part. You know, you guys always joke about the mad face, and that is my game face, but I still feel those same emotions everyone does. You know, regardless of how I look on the outside, everyone feels them in here. It's just whether you control it or you let it control you. And I think that you finally saw today I controlled it, and I was able to put yesterday behind me and come out here and make growth in a different area. Maybe I'm not a world champ today, but today shows I will be.
So she kept shooting on you, and you just kept laying the hammer, and she kept coming. I mean, were you happy that she just kept coming, and so you could really work the positions?
Oh, you know Perry's gonna be on me about that when we go back home. About head blocker, you know, like go let her in on your legs. And I'm still working in there. You know, it's a deficient area, but you know, we'll get right back to it. I might do it tomorrow. Who knows? You know, I like being on the mat. So she didn't get one takedown though, did she? Right? No.
Mm-mm.
So okay, keep shooting. She didn't make an adjustment. I kept putting my hips down and did it the hard way. Ran hamstring like we're supposed to, you know, not around the waist. You do it the hard way, it becomes easy. I did it the hard way, I got the tech. So, you know, what Perry's preaching, if we're doing it, good things are happening.
Tough loss in the semis last night. What's the process getting refocused or re-energized for bronze? Like you said, wasn't what you came for, but that's a tough transition for a lot of wrestlers.
Yeah, especially because I stepped into the Japanese, and you know everyone respects the singlet, and we talk about it all the time. And I was like, screw that. I don't care who it is. I step into everybody, and I did that, and I broke her. Now that was on my fault for not putting the nail in the coffin. I just needed to pull the trigger in that match. I would have been wrestling for gold tonight. I believe that with my heart and soul, but that was a mistake on my part. And I had my full freak out right after the match. Me and Perry talked for a long time, and I just needed it so that I could start processing and put it behind me as fast as possible and get ready for today. And it's hard to do, man. It's hard when your heart's broken. It was hard at trials when my heart was broken. And I had to come back out here and do my job. And it feels really good to not only get the job done, but to put an exclamation point on it and get the tech.
What's next? It's been a crazy time for all of us in the last couple months and years,
I know, right?
right?
We've been going nonstop this summer. I don't think we have a whole lot on the schedule just yet. So for me personally, we go back home. I got to go right to work. Coaching at Valiant, we got Freak Show and Super 32s coming up. So I might not be the one training, but I'm getting these kids ready for their big tournaments. So right back to the grindstone when we get home, maybe just in a different way. I also want to go help out with one of the fight camps we got going on. Zhang Lee's training up in Arizona right now, so I'd like to go be a part of that a little bit and just share whatever knowledge I have for her. And I'm probably getting kicked out of the room and Neuroforce for a little bit to take a break. I ain't gonna stop, so I'll keep myself occupied until I'm allowed back in the room.
A performance like this, where you're so close in the match you lose, and you end up dominating for bronze. How does that change? Does it change how you view yourself? Like, man, now I really know I can be a world champion.
I knew it coming in. I just made some uncharacteristic mistakes in the match with the Japanese, and it wasn't that it was the Japanese. I think I just started getting a little impatient. I felt like I was running out of time. You know me, if we were wrestling grind matches, it'd be a different story, but I got 6 minutes, so I got to put points on the board in 6 minutes. So, you know, it's hard, man. It's hard because I know where I'm at, and I think I've either hung with or beaten the best girls, or a lot of the best girls at 62, 65, and 68, at 3 different weight classes. Like, I'm here. I'm in the mix. I think people are scared to wrestle me, you know, because of the pace, but as soon as I clean up a few technical things, then you guys are really going to see the points flying on the board from me being offensive, you know? So me and Perry have already talked about what we're going to go back and work on. I got the game plan in front of me, and I'm ready. Like, I don't want to take a break. I'm ready to go back to work, you know? So.
Well, hey,
Congrats,
thank you
Forrest.
very much.
Anything else?
You got anything? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just for everyone that's back home, sorry, this might take me a minute to get out. I want to dedicate that win to Uncle JJ and my Benicia family. And I know he's watching. I know he's watching down on me. And I appreciate everything he did for me in my career. And I wouldn't be here without him. So that win is for him and everyone back home who's been with me since day one. And for Mark Berry, I would never be where I'm at today without him. So that's all.
Awesome.
Thanks, Forrest.
All right. Be well.